Hi, this review is for the Aquarius Watercolor set of 5 full pans from the maker Roman Szmal in Poland. This brand has been popping up in videos over the past year, but were so hard to find for shipping to the USA until recently. They have an amazing range of about 140 colors, so I'll be doing future videos on some of their more unique granulating colors in the near future. This set was really affordable, with each color breaking down to under $3 a full pan, which is a really nice deal. That's a lower price than most professional quality half pans. Between that and their honey base, they remind me a little of the White Nights watercolors. However, this brand overall has better light fastness and more unique pigments than the White Nights line. None of the pans were marked, and most of them came fairly messy. They have a non-stick liner inside the wrapping, and as a very sticky paint, in humid climates it's probably necessary to pop these in your fridge for a bit before you open them to avoid a mess. This set's color selection is a bit odd, but it's definitely usable as a limited palette. I normally frown on too warm of a red in a basic style set, since this selection is not capable of producing my favorite pinks and purples. But it was a great deal for trying out a sampler of their paints. I mainly got it because I was buying a larger collection of their colors, and this set offered a discount for the bundle compared to buying individual pans. Each color re-wet remarkably easy, but I did notice a couple negatives while painting. First being a noticeable wet to dry shift. While most watercolors experience this to some degree, and it can be affected by which pigments are used and not just the manufacturer, these overall dried lighter than I expected. This was most noticeable when doing very wet on wet washes. The Caput Mortem in particular has a drastic shift, which you can see when the swatch card dries, right before I do the layering and lifting part. The colors did layer well though, and intensity definitely can be built up by glazing. The other negative was the flow of some colors compared to others. This is likely due to oxgall in the binder. The Aquarius Red in particular really wanted to flow into other colors when using it wet on wet, similarly to the wild flow of core watercolors by Golden. When I did the mixing color wheel, I had a hard time keeping the oranges I mixed on the paper. Instead, the red wanted to seep over and dominate the yellow. This paint had some quirks, but it is an overall high-quality, intensely pigmented watercolor. Because the brand offers some pigments that are hard to find anywhere else, I would recommend these to advanced or adventurous watercolorists. After seeing how easy it was to make browns, including skin like tan and blush colors, I prepared a waterproof ink drawing on cold press. Overall, these were a pleasure to use and offered enough flexibility in color range that I did not feel too stifled in subject matter. Red flowers like poppies or roses could be painted with this vibrant red. I'll put a link to all the materials I used in this video in the description section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this brand, and as always, I appreciate your feedback. Happy painting!